What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch the 6th episode of The Bear. Last we saw shit hit the fan with the water, hit the ceiling, and everything was horrendous. But not only just Sydney's leadership, I would say, but the whole team. Sort of like, I think, and yeah, I said this in episode 1. I think this is the first sort of workplace drama I've really ever watched. But so I think that plays a part of it, but I think this is the fastest I've ever connected to a group of people before. Not necessarily each of them individually yet, most of them, but not all of them. I just mean like from a group perspective, like as a family, as an entity together, I want nothing bad to happen to them. So, and they've done it in really short episodes, so this show is so good. The characters are so good. Acting is so good. Music is so good. To summarize, the show is so good. So I'm ready to get into this episode. If you like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the Flying Through Action up on Patreon. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. It would really help me out. Let's get into it.
So you guys want to hear the story or what? Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Is that John Bernthal? I thought I recognized his voice.
Which was the
wow.
bottom of the Board of the Trade building, right? Just this little.
I did not expect that. So the only way I'm going to see Bernthal is in flashbacks. I thought I recognized his voice in episode 3, I think.
The goddess of agriculture, sorry.
And fucking story.
Right, someone's jealous they weren't invited, huh?
I would not have gone.
You would have fucking gone, hey, Carmi.
Oh, look at how fucking happy these guys are. I mean, obviously there's dark shit going on. It wasn't like sunshines and rainbows, but
all of trading had just moved to the Midwest. So the architect, John Storrs, legend has it, he built this statue as it was like a big fuck you.
Christ, wake me up when the
I love John Bernthal so much.
Through that. We're not fucking doing raisins. Anyway, cousin, was it a ghost town?
It was not a ghost town.
Not only was it not a ghost town.
He looks so much healthier than Richie did. So much healthier.
Packed. It was just like,
He's not divorced at this time, I think.
Chelios, fucking Belfort, let's go! Right?
No, they're like a fucking happy family. It just made me sad.
It was like a Ceres pamphlet or some
Yeah,
shit?
behind the bar.
All right, so
Why is Burns?
behind the bar. He's
All the characters in the show are so. I mean, all the actors in the show are so good at acting like real people. But something about Bernthal, like he draws you in the first scene.
all the caffeine, all the fucking nonsense, with all the fucking hullabaloo.
Yeah.
Bill Murray! Bill Murray!
It's Bill Murray.
Oh! Bill fucking Murray! He's right there, Bill fucking Murray.
Bill fucking Murray.
Then he goes, what's your name? Right?
Oh, that is a great cut.
The King. Fucking Bill Murray.
Yeah, no, I understand who that is.
If you call me, you can hear it.
I get it.
Call me. I still got it.
I believe
it's
you.
still on my phone.
I'm good.
Oh, that's.
You guys were at a bar at 6:45 in the morning?
Everyone has those nights. That's a great fucking cut. Oh my god. And I mean, not that these guys are like without Mike, and I don't think Michael is a perfect person either, and I'm sure we will learn more of that. But I mean, again, I don't want to call them awkward or anything like that, but I think something about Michael just helped them, whether it be socially or mental health wise, the family aspect.
And even worse, too, I'll tell you, even actually much worse, it's like she got no sense of Chicago history. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Other fish in the sea. See in another galaxy. Puta.
Yo, listen up. Okay, I just yell like that?
Make it worth it.
Take this green tape off before it gets to us. It takes 5 seconds.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah.
Because we can't fuck with this shit. Cool?
Yes, chef.
Thank you for your time.
No problem, Manny.
Chef, I think this new dish is done.
Great.
What
Can we
you
jam
were
on that
talking
later?
about, that elevated comfort.
Later is better for
braised
me,
short
chef.
ribs, but on the risotto I use a
Hey,
etouffee
T,
stock.
watch those peppers.
It's easily adaptable. We can make it great to go.
Are you saying risotto to go to me? I am barely convinced we're ready for it to
I'm
go at all.
just saying if you use it dine in, dine out. Plus we're using ingredients that are just lying around here. It's pretty smart. I don't understand.
Chef.
It's right here.
Chef,
You can have
chef,
a taste.
Chef,
It's right
hey,
here.
listen to me, please. 1, I'm thinking about it, so hold on, please, okay? 2, I know everybody you used to work for. I called them before hiring you.
Why'd you do that?
Because your resume is excellent, this place is not.
Hey.
Incredibly smart, you are incredibly talented. They also said you are incredibly impatient, incredibly green.
Okay, so that's why my business couldn't cut it. That's why I'm here. That's why you
not what
don't.
I'm saying.
Come on,
So
dude.
what are you saying?
Just calm down a little bit.
Okay. Now, can you make this work without ruining the flow?
Yes, chef.
Did you talk to Manny and Angel?
Yes, I
They're gonna have a
spoke
shit
with
fit
them
with the
already,
pans. Okay. Now, so you know where I'm coming from. We have finally gotten this to a place where things are sort of, kind of.
Well, first of all, shit's about to happen.
I'd like to hold on to that as long as I possibly can.
Okay, did you get it?
What exactly is it I'm looking for?
Oh, wow. You are special.
Yeah.
You know, there is something called the Internal Revenue Service, and they collect taxes.
Oh, not those 3 scary letters.
An organization, anything, in 5 years. And somehow, I'm a co-owner in this.
Oh my god.
Getting all of your documents in order so I can reach an agreement with them to pay a smaller amount. So I'm gonna need you to go in there and to get the payroll records from 2018. Can you do that for me, please?
Do that.
Thank you.
Dude, he's a piece of shit. But I'm like,
Press, Rich.
Tax shit.
only losers pay the taxes.
Okay, go, Carmi.
The magic is gone between them too. I feel like he was holding it all together.
Wait a minute. So fuck you. Why the hell would he organize it like this?
I don't know. I'll ask him when he's not dead.
You're making it worse by throwing everything everywhere.
Who's that? Oh, that's Richard Hart. Hart Baggery in Copenhagen. It's a bad motherfucker. Cool.
Man, these pictures keep him motivated.
When I tried out for the Cubs, I was playing on the farm team, and they wouldn't put me up. And I was broke. And I got pretty good at figuring out places to stay. Bro, I'm not homeless. And what's up with the nest? Oh, I just started sleeping here so I could save time on my commute. I'm just so close to nailing these donuts.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, good. So you're a psychopath. Cool. I just want them to be perfect. You want perfection, bro? Start with a shower.
Damn.
It's not that bad.
That's bad.
Feels weird out there.
Getting bad juju?
You go there a lot?
Nah. Owner and I don't really see eye to eye. But nice to know it was there.
Was that the bar that they went to? I couldn't see the name.
Yeah. Like Logan, Wicker, Pilsen.
Yeah.
Old guard's going away.
No.
They're different.
This place is probably next.
They are different. That's why I keep telling you guys, stop fucking with this place. You know, you let up a little bit, everything changes. You know, you don't realize this is a delicate ecosystem. And it's held together by a shared history and love and respect. There's this statue on top of the Board of Trade. Goddess, right? She has no face. People are like, where the fuck's her face? And
He's just not a good storyteller.
Stores, right? John Stores goes, well, when we put it
That's
up
why I
there,
wanted to. Bernthal is such a. Like, the stories felt so alive.
but now, every goddamn building is taller than the next one, and they all just look out at this chick with no face, and it's just.
What the fuck? Get down! Yo, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Good?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody okay, yeah?
I wouldn't walk out there.
What's up? You guys see who shot out my window?
I didn't see it, man. Scared the shit out of me, though. Sounded like a little marble.
Yeah, right? Probably some dumbass kid fucking with his mom's 22.
Oh, yeah.
I asked you to hang out down there.
Man, don't call the cops.
John, don't hurt my feelings. I don't really know me. All right, I do not give a fuck what you do or who you do it with. All I ask is you do it over there.
Wow.
Keep it at a reasonable volume.
But we can't chill over there, man.
Why can't you chill over there?
It's dangerous.
Dangerous? All you motherfuckers have weapons on you.
He's still dangerous?
Construction dangerous.
Oh, okay.
The vent went cold. The whole shit's gutted. Building a sweet green.
Are you fucking kidding?
Oh my god.
Bar's closed, too.
It's getting ugly.
All right, I tell you what. Do me a favor, okay? Ask around.
The sissification of Chicago?
Call the cops?
No. They're sweeping glass up.
I know.
Tuesday afternoon.
Sugar,
I'm gonna lose my house.
don't co-sign for a drug addict. I can't close.
Yeah, just keep working. It's like nothing ever happened.
A window got shot out. Everybody is fine. The end.
Because that's what I'm talking about.
Natalie,
Carmi,
you're pissing me off.
you're pissing me off.
You piss. Like, oh, dude. I love this relationship because I really like Carmi, but also he's being a dickhead in this situation. And then not saying that Sugar's like absolutely 100% correct in everything, and you do need to let him process some of the stuff on his own. But still, he's being a dick.
No, it was, Michael's 15th birthday party. Jan, Carlo, and Fat got into a fight. I tried to break it up. It fell into the barbecue.
I love the realistic conversations, and the show's always so loud. And when these scenes get quiet,
Oh, you're afraid of something good happening because you think something bad's gonna happen?
The other night, my kid asked me if my real last name is Bad News.
Bad news, like Bad News Bears?
I guess I'm in her mom's phone as Richie Bad News.
oh Jesus!
I go.
This is what I mean about these realistic characters. These characters feel like they've had like 1,000 conversations prior. It's not like dropping like lore or
I only call with bad news.
poor writing with, you know what I mean, obvious dialogue. These guys feel so real.
Oh shit, it's the man with the golden dick. How are you, Tom? Good to see you, bro. Hot and sweet. Let me get one beef, little hot, little sweet. Dip it.
I got goosebumps. I like how,
Okay, man.
again, this sort of, I like the small business about it, and they have recurring customers. Did they teach these guys how to cook, or like, are they just fake cook doubles in the back? Aww.
Chef, you think that might be a good time for you to try this?
Yes. Thank you for asking.
That's, see what I mean? I like the small development at all times. It's not like, you know, people having big, huge, groundbreaking moments every episode. It's just small, sort of getting better at this, getting better at this.
It's tremendous, Chef.
A little push back here, pushing there. I like that.
Sauce is a little bit tight.
Ibra wants some.
Do you think maybe soon?
fire.
Thank you. Maybe we start rolling it out as a special soon. See how it plays.
It's getting closer, yeah.
How close?
I don't know yet.
I told you it was great.
Yeah, she said tremendous of you. Remember?
I didn't tell you it was perfect.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, I like it. I think it's great, and I'll definitely loosen up the sauce.
Cindy.
Just, you know,
Cindy.
I don't understand.
Chef, it's not ready yet. You understand? Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
It's stuff like this. Like I don't have a problem with. It's a part of it's cringy. Like seeing people you care about.
Really?
Yep, I had an extra, and I'm Sydney. If you need anything else.
Just testing it out.
Thank you, Sydney.
Have a good day.
Again, I'll repeat. Like I don't have any problems with anyone who does. Like even stuff like that with Carmi. But a part of it is slightly cringy.
I knew it was dumb to co-sign. FYI.
I would have done the same thing.
You were here.
I know you're mad at me.
This is just irresponsible.
No. I mean at your house. All the stuff you said.
I was annoyed.
Yeah. Clearly.
Look, I think the thing that just pisses me off is something that I'm probably too embarrassed to admit, is that you never ask me how I'm doing. Like, ever.
And that's what I mean. Like I don't think that anyone's in the wrong, but that right there is a part of the.
Why I'm mad at you. I think.
Again, I don't know their relationship or their childhood, but
Real time together. This place is eating you alive, you know.
You always blame this place.
it's the only thing to blame.
Blame the restaurant, right? You don't blame Mom. You don't blame Mikey.
How can I not blame this place? I just cleaned up shot out glass and now I'm covered in carbon. All of our time, money, work gets sucked up into this place. The only thing we get back is chaos, resentment, I just want things to be on solid ground. I want things to feel
Consistent.
yeah, consistent.
So good.
I guess all the time I feel like I'm kind of trapped. Because I
Aw.
can't describe how I'm feeling. So to ask somebody else how they're feeling, that just seems,
Unfair?
I don't know, insane.
I love how close and personal these shots are, too.
How are you feeling?
Really good. Just great.
And the next paper we look at is going to be the thing. Never mind.
Yo, is this it?
See, that was the universe. The universe just needed us to connect a little bit.
Oh shit! What's he doing?
Oh my god.
Where's my gun? Any of you motherfuckers take my gun? Carvey!
This is my fucking...
Oh my god.
It's under control. Please enjoy your beefs. Focus on that.
Sydney, don't step out there. I mean, let's see if you handle it.
That's where you're wrong, huh?
Guys, shut up! Please.
No, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Get the fuck out of my territory.
This isn't his space.
Not your space.
Yeah, because you know what?
You're the one getting there.
Yeah, because your crew's blowing cigarettes everywhere. Huh? So what? Time.
Lower our voices, please. Thank you. I'm Sydney.
Sydney's the fucking goat. I don't know what to say.
Mr. Carl.
Hello, Mr. Carl.
Okay, Mr. Carl and John. Hello, associates. Good afternoon.
Get to the point.
Apparently, no Tina and Gary as well. Great. So now we all are in various states of knowing each other. Cool.
Wrap it up, Sydney.
So how do we fix this?
Can't be fixed because this guy's a big...
Come on, all you come in and eat. Eat some risotto. All solved.
All right, so we do this every week, yeah? Sandwiches, simple conversation, no yelling, no smoking, where all the food is. You know what I mean? All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Sydney's the goat.
On the sandwiches. Our sea, Green River, whatever we're working with.
Sure. Great.
Deal only applies to the guys that's out here right now. So don't go telling your auntie, brother, cousins, friends to come down here every Tuesday,
Dude,
okay?
by the end of again, if this place doesn't go under, by the end of the show, we're going to have the most diverse group of people to eat here as regulars.
Hey, fancy now, my guy.
You don't always need to go guns a-blazing.
It's handled.
It's handled, you know what I'm saying?
I need to unregister.
Just fucking tell the story. Just 1 second here.
Richie.
Yeah, 1 second.
Richie,
And then,
now.
Yo, you shut the fuck up for a second.
Outside. Outside. Now.
Oh my god, she looks fucking pissed. What a baby.
You remember, Teen, this place used to be cool, man.
Yeah, you need to go home and cool off.
What?
You need...
We're trying to get our shit down here.
You fucking kidding me? I feel like I'm on a different fucking planet right now.
My game has improved 300% in 2 months. This place is organized.
It's doing good.
And clean and smooth.
Not that we can't talk and hang out and be a family, but come on, man.
Mikey, you know how much I love that kid, but this
Whole nother level?
is real and alive.
There's a future for these guys. That's what they're hopeful.
Teen, they're kids, you know? She doesn't understand. She's a baby.
So
you know?
help
Walking around
her.
thinking that she can handle shit. This is a delicate fucking ecosystem.
If he keeps talking about this fucking ecosystem. I want to say, I don't think he's completely wrong in every aspect.
There's enough much. I don't fucking need this shit right now.
And he's connecting on it because it's changing for him. He wants the ecosystem to stay to help him.
Quit.
Not that that's bad. Again, I'm not saying that as in like a, oh, he's being selfish. As in a, he needs it. That's a great.
Where you gonna go?
Obviously, he's not super happy with his life. Obviously, he loves his daughter, but aww. This place is what reminds him of Michael, and he doesn't want it to change too much.
Let's keep it up. Let's take it up another level. More urgency.
Again, I wonder if, like, I don't know, at the same time, this is so serious, and it's, like, seeing people struggle, it's uncomfortable sometimes, and it's uncomfortable seeing people argue all the time, but it's also, there's a semblance of wholesomeness that I really like. God, what the, I just clicked the next episode, 20 minutes for the next episode? I want to repeat, and I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, because I said, as we were beginning the show, I like shorter episodes, but holy crap, that might be, thinking about it, that might be the shortest episode of TV I'm ever gonna watch, other than, like, you know what I mean, like a cartoon 10-minute sort of thing. Even animes are like 21, 22 minutes. That's a flat 20 for the next one. Holy shit. That was a phenomenal episode. I want to repeat, and I don't know. My top 3 characters are still my top 3. Tina might have moved to 4th. But my number 3 is Carmy, and then my top 2 characters, they keep fighting. It's Richie and Sydney. I really like, again, the 2 different approaches, but I don't think that they're all too dissimilar, if that makes any sense. Obviously, you know, looking into someone like Richie, I see someone whom maybe has regrets about his life, doesn't like the exact place that he's ended up. But also mainly someone whom he was so connected to Michael growing up, and he was there with him side by side for this entire thing, you know what I mean? So not only is there a part of him that's like, even though it was Michael's restaurant, a part of him I would assume is also like, this is also sort of my baby. But mainly the restaurant being the way it was a connection to Michael that he still had. And he tried to run it as close to Michael did as he could. He tried to keep it everything in that sort of same regard. And now that it's changing, even if it's for the good, it's still changed. It's still not what he's used to, and that makes him uncomfortable. He obviously, to me, seems like a very stubborn person, just like Carmy. He doesn't really like the change. He wants control, if that makes sense. And as more sort of factors or more sort of, you know, sides start to get involved, he sort of feels like it's slipping away from him. Well, and it's one of those things, like, I can't blame him. I'm not angry at him or anything like that. In fact, I sympathize with him. I empathize with him. I feel very sorry for him. Again, I want to say this, even though he's an ass, he's a genuine dick piece of shit. In every single minute he's on screen, essentially, I really care about him, and I think that is not only credit to the acting, which I have to learn that actor's name. He is incredible, but also just in a sense of, like, the writing, everything is so realistic. And again, I want to say, it's not just like the characters that are realistic. It's the struggles. It's the everything. It's their relationships. I think this is one of the most grounded, realistic shows I've ever watched in that regard. Like, it feels like people have, like, I said this in the Richie Carmy conversation outside this episode. And I think this is an idea that's very hard to do. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain it properly, but I'm going to give it a try. In a lot of shows, in a lot of pieces of media, they have these weird sort of dialogue, exposition-y type conversations where like, if you look at it, like, if you were there, you'd be like, this dialogue is kind of awkward, and it's cringy. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's not really how people normally speak or would realistically speak. But in this show, they do it fantastically. Like, to the point where I believe that these guys have known each other for decades. And obviously, in story, I know that they have. But I mean, like, from an actual, like, face-to-face conversation, I feel like they, you know what I mean? That they've had millions and millions of conversations. And it's one of those things you don't necessarily immediately notice every episode, but like when you just sit and think about it and feel out the characters a little bit, it flows together so perfectly. And I hope you guys understand what I mean when I say that. But like, just know, from a character and relationship and dialogue perspective, I would already give this show a 10 out of 10. matching that scene, going to the Carmy and Sugar scenes, actually, I got the same vibe, like two people who have known each other for a fucking long time and who love each other, but are having issues, or both going through rough times, or maybe not necessarily helping each other as best as they should, or as best as they could, not that they should, because that's something that I do want to say. And I don't know how to explain it, and this is also coming from someone who essentially has no siblings, and didn't grow up around anyone like that. Saying all that, I'm like a loner in terms of, like, you know what I mean, the feelings aspect. So if something like that were to happen to me, I wouldn't. I don't know how to explain it. It's hard. I don't think I would block everyone out, but at the same time, I wouldn't feel like it's not my job to help others. It's not my job to go talk to others. And I don't know how to explain it. Again, this is one of those situations where I've not really had that much experience, or I'm not that much well-versed in that one regard, to be quite honest. But, so as much as Carmy is being a dick, and I don't even know if I want to go as far as to say he's a dick. Neglectful, maybe, but also I don't think it's his job to... You know what I mean? Like, if he wants to be a loner and he wants to focus on the shit alone by himself, I don't have a problem with it from a him standpoint in terms of, like, his actions, but also at the same time, I know that it's a very negative thing to do. It's not healthy. It's not best for him. So I hope you guys understand what I mean. Like, I don't think that he should, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't go over and talk to Sugar, fuck you. There's a problem. But also for the better health of both of you guys, I do want them both to converse and to communicate and talk to each other and care for each other and love each other. So, like, you understand what I mean? Like, from that perspective, I'm sort of slightly angry at Carmy for being such an asshole at points. An emotional asshole. Is that the word? Is that the correct word? Like, he's not doing anything with malice. It's just his neglectfulness is not only harming himself, obviously. I wouldn't even necessarily say harming himself, but not allowing him to get better. But it's also, obviously, it's really hurting Sugar. Who, you know what I mean, has already lost a brother, and it's almost essentially, in her eyes, I would feel, feels like she's losing another one, too, because he's so distant and uncaring, and that's the thing that I want to focus on, to where I know that he cares. I know that he cares about his sister, but at the same time, your actions are not showcasing that you care. And I think that is, and I think that's a thing that a lot of people can agree upon, or have you know what I mean, experience with that, is the idea of you know that someone feels a certain way, but they're not showcasing it, and that then becomes a problem, if that makes sense. That really hits you hard. But dude, all these characters, and then going to Richie too. I already talked about Richie for the most part in terms of, like, the beef side of things. But I mean, I want to see his personal life more, like with his kid. Because, I mean, obviously that's the thing in life that he cares about the most. But also a part of me sort of gets the vibe, as I was speaking about earlier, maybe, you know that sort of stereotype of, like, the jocks that peaked in high school and they only refer to high school, and, you know what I mean, that they're not really happy or content with their life. I almost get, like, that situation where, other than his kid, like, he wishes he was back in the day with Michael, hanging out all the time, running the restaurant with him. Doing things his way, doing the things that he's comfortable with, because that's another thing. And the main thing about the changing, not only is it connection to Michael, but it's also it's what he's comfortable with, and he's not comfortable with change. And I want to repeat, I think he's a very capable person. I don't think he's bad at his job. I don't think he's a bad cook or anything like that. And I think he's pretty smart too at points. It's just that he's so fucking stubborn that he's not comfortable with change. He's not allowing himself to change. So, oh man, what an episode! My full props for this one. This was absolutely incredible. Oh man, and only got 2 more episodes left of the season too. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. The show's going by so quick, not just because there's only 8 episodes in the first season, and then even going up to 10. 10 is not a lot of episodes compared to some of the shit I've seen, the 83 million episode seasons. But every minute is so packed. And, like, I want to repeat, like, it's okay to have a shorter episode if you're packing things in. Like, I don't ever go, oh my god, this is a waste, I don't like these characters. Every single minute that they you know, have the show running for is perfect for me. And something else that I want to mention, and again, I hope people understand this from a cinematography perspective. Obviously, compared to most shows that I watch that are sort of in more like beautiful, luscious areas, this isn't really a pretty show in the sense of location. Not only are we in, and no offense to any Chicagoans watching, but we're in a pretty shitty looking city. But not only that, we essentially don't leave the restaurant, which is a shitty looking small restaurant on a dingy corner. It looks run down, it looks dirty. But the way that they shoot the food is absolutely incredible. It feels like the equivalent of another show. It feels like the equivalent of Game of Thrones showing the landscape in the back. It feels like the equivalent of like an anime, you know what I mean? Showing off a beautifully animated fight scene or something like that. Like, that's the beauty, like, look-wise, visually, that I get from the show. Because every time they cut to this fucking food, not only in a sense of like, oh, it looks good, I want to eat it. I'm not saying like that, but I just mean like the shots. They film it like with such angelic lighting, and I really like that sort of aspect of it. Oh, and the final thing that I want to talk about, the Tina and Richie scene outside was also perfect for me. I really have liked Tina's growth, you know what I mean? And again, not that they're like the same character, I'm not saying that, but I get a lot of similarities between Tina and Richie in the sense of the stubbornness, in the sense of not wanting to change, and obviously Tina was connected to Michael, like that, as said in the conversation there, but even she can see the positives to this change, and she has sort of gradually given in, not giving in as like oh, you failed, you're working with the enemy, not like that, but I mean has understood the positives of this and is using it as an opportunity to better herself and better her work and better the business, whereas Richie, who was someone who was a lot closer with Michael, again, is just not biting on it, and we need him to bite on it. So, that was a phenomenal episode. I am so intrigued to watch the next one. I will see you guys in a week. You guys have a good one. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to see Flying Through Reactions and you want to see them earlier than they get on YouTube, check the Patreon. And I will see you guys. Have a good one.